The business of governance in the city of Lagos is serious business. Let's see how Governor SANWO-OLU fared in recent times. Welcome to From the Governor's Office on the City of Lagos TV show. First, Governor Babajide SANWO-OLU has presented the 2022 appropriation bill, which a christened budget of consolidation to the State House of Assembly. He highlighted the major target of his government for 2022.
2022 is a year in which we will focus obsessively on completing ongoing projects while also expanding our social intervention programs and support for our citizens and for micro and small medium businesses. The 2022 budget is aimed at consolidating all of our efforts so far into timely delivery of our electoral promises for a greater Lagos to all citizens and residents of our dear state. Our destination is now in sight. Despite experiencing one of the most challenging times in modern history in our beloved state, we have advanced in a manner that ensures that conviction of our progress is incontestable.
The Lagos State Governor, Babajide SANWO-OLU, who declared open the second Pakistan African Trade Development Conference in Lagos as a special guest, described the conference as a strategic, unique opportunity to break new frontiers in the economic investment space.
So a conference and an exhibition of this nature, taking place as the world slowly reopens, offers a unique opportunity for us to rethink the ways, for us to bring about new ways and new paradigm shift. And it will be a way in which we do business and create and trade and investment across our various countries and continents. We must trade and invest for the new world that the pandemic has created for us, and not for the pre-pandemic versions of the world, which is gone for good. This includes exploring ways of wrapping up the use of new and emerging technologies to improve the trade and business environment and to maximize the benefits of global trade.
The recently held Nordic Nigeria Connect Conference held in Lagos, which focused on opportunities for cooperation in environment issues, waste management, and transportation, afforded the Lagos State Governor to identify certain challenges and the initiatives taken by the government in commercializing waste management in the city of Lagos.
Challenges around transportation, waste management, housing, access to healthcare, education, of course, jobs for our youth, and the impact of climate change. In the case of Lagos, we generate over 13,000 metric tons of waste every day. It is clear to us that to achieve the level of efficiency that is required in managing the waste of the size of a city that we are talking about, the private sector must be part of it right from the center, while government focuses on regulation and support by way of infrastructure and technical capacity. We have been taking that support solely but very seriously through our Lagos State Management Authority, which is a public agency which has oversight for waste management in Lagos. This year alone, we have seen one of the largest ever public investment in waste management infrastructure in Lagos. And all of the investment is made to support the private sector participation, which are largely citizens focused. So what we've done is indeed we've raised investment in areas that we've used to support the PSPs which are facing the general public. We're building new transfer loading stations for this agency, and we're also wrapping up existing composite facilities. We're renewing our waste management fleets, and we're assisting the private sector with fleet renewal as we go along.
The governor of Lagos State, Governor Babajide SANWO-OLU, has challenged Nigerian bankers to think outside the box for new strategies to meet consumers' expectations, despite the challenges posed by the COVID-19 pandemic. He gave this charge in a speech at the CIBN 56th Annual Bankers Dinner recently held in Lagos.
Undoubtedly, the financial services industry has not been left untouched by the very deadly COVID-19 pandemic. The pandemic has presented both threats and opportunities. It has affected businesses negatively in some ways, but also opened up possibilities to do things differently, to evolve new ways of meeting consumer needs and their expectations. It is now up to the entire industry to decide how to build the future of banking and financial services. What are those very important lessons of COVID-19 that has taught everyone? That we must now build into the plans and into our operations. We must actively reflect on this question, even as we strive to put the pandemic behind us.
And finally, from the governor's office, the Lagos State governor has pledged to maintain and improve a mutually benefiting bilateral relationship with France. Mr. Governor made this pledge during a courtesy visit by Ambassador Emmanuela Blackman of France to the governor.
We are on a good pedestal. We just need to activate it a bit more so that we can all see the benefit, from both the private sector, B2B, private sector with government, B2G, and government to government, G2G, so that all of us will be on the same pedestrian, so we can bring about better, bilateral and multilateral collaborations between our two countries. But we tend to be very creative in Lagos, because we know that with the size of the GDP of Lagos, with the size of the population of Lagos, if we were to be a country, it's bigger than the GDP of Ghana and Cote d'Ivoire put together. So it's really on its own, it's a big, massive city. So we say to our development partners, we say to our bilateral partners, yes, you can have a big agenda for Nigeria, but look at Lagos differently, because the impact of your intervention and your success will be felt in almost every part of the country, because everybody has one route or one contact in Lagos that can reflect and can transform into other parts of the country. And you can see a lot of impacts, you can see a lot of visible solutions being implemented.
And that's a wrap from the Governor's Office segment on the City of Lagos TV show. The show will be right back right after this time out. Stay tuned.